So welcome back. Now that we've gone over the basic Duplo Terminator training, what we'd like to do next is cover the features on your Duplo machine. If your Duplo machine comes equipped with a document feeder, an automatic document feeder, or a job separator, this training will cover those features. So the first things first, when you come up to your machine, if your machine is equipped with a document feeder, with the purpose of the document feeder, it allows you to do multiple jobs. So instead of just doing one copying at a time, you can put up to 90 different originals in on your document feeder, and you can do multiple jobs at one time. And how your document feeder works, it coincides with your job separator. So let's say you had a page 1 and you need to set, what the job separator does, it puts out a little tape strip, so it'll separate page 1 from page 2 from page 3. But your job separator will also allow you to do sets. So instead of doing a school-wide run of, let's say, 600 copies, you could actually key in the number of copies, which is your average classroom size, let's say it's 35, times however many teachers you have, let's say it's 25. So instead of counting 600 copies and breaking it into sets, your job separator will separate page 1 from page 2 from page 3, or set 1 from set 2 from set 3. So now that we've gone over those, let's go in more detail and show you how to use these features. So how your document feeder would work is, if you notice, you would press your number box, and you notice you have numbers going along the side. Each number represents a page. So for example, page 1, you would put it in your document feeder, that would be job 1, and let's say you just need 20 copies. You would enter 20, and you notice you have one set. It'll automatically do one set. The job separator, if you have it attached to your machine, will kick in and separate page 1. Okay, page 2, put it in your document feeder, go ahead and press number 2, and let's say you need 40 copies of that, but let's say you need 5 sets. Go ahead and press the set and enter the number of sets. In page 3, you would put that in your document feeder, go ahead and press that, and let's say you need 60 copies, but let's say you need 8 sets of that. So how the document feeder will work, it'll separate page 1 from page 2 from page 3, but then also the job separator will kick in and make sets in between those jobs. If you were just going to simply do one original, or let's say you have a 10-page packet and you only needed one set of those, then you can just cancel all these out by pressing all clear. You can actually press the home key, and then you actually don't need to utilize the box. Let's say you just need 30 copies and you don't really need any sets of it, so you can put your 10 different originals in your document feeder, and if you just need 30 copies of each, the job separator will separate page 1 from page 2 from page 3 and so forth. And you can put up to 90 different originals in your document feeder. Okay, so the next thing we're going to go over is how to use your job separator. If your Duplo machine only comes equipped with a job separator, it's very easy to utilize. All you have to do is enter the number of copies you need, which, let's say for example you need 30 copies, but let's say you need 5 sets of it. So you would enter 30, and then you hit the X button, or think of it as times, and let's say you need 5 sets. And now you notice over here it says 30 sheets, 5 sets. If you haven't made a master, you can go ahead and press master make. If you've already made your master, all you got to do is press the green print button. Okay, so if you're going to utilize your job separator, you want to make sure it's set for the proper position. You notice right now our job separator is lined up where it says 11. This is where you would want it if you're running 11 by 17 size paper. But most common paper that you're going to be using is 8.5 by 11. So if you're going to utilize your job separator, simply push the tab forward so it's lined up to 8.5. And also it's very important to make sure that your exit tray is also set to the proper paper size. So you want to make sure when you check it that it's set for 8.5 by 8.5. And then your backer stop is also set at 11. So that way your paper doesn't fly all over the place, it lands in the right spot, and that way your job separator will separate your sets for you. So that concludes our training on your Duplo features. I hope you found it helpful, and thank you for watching.